Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Jay Kraft with the Texas Eagles podcast. The reason I named it that is because the fan base is so deep. We take over stadiums. The fans are passionate, they're rowdy, they're accountable, they keep the players accountable. I mean, you think the Cowboys or the Yankees fan base is deep, the Eagles can hang with them and more because we just take over stadiums. We travel, the players feel like they're at home when they go on the road. So let's get straight to it. If you're from Houston, like I am, San Antonio, Dallas, and you're an Eagles fan, I want you to like, subscribe, help me get this channel off the ground as I bring you weekly content of what's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a channel I should have started a long time ago, but here we are. Should have started a long time ago, but here we are. So let's get straight into the news. Everybody knows that, it's a price to pay when going to the Super Bowl. And the price to pay is people come and pick your team apart, just like the last Super Bowl. And we lost. Teams came and picked our coaches apart. Shane Steichen went. The other coach went to do Arizona. His name escapes me right now. Lost some players. I mean, Hassan Reddick went crazy. I know he regret that move. But this year, going to the Super Bowl, we lost Milton Williams to the Patriots for $104 million for 4 years, $26 million a year. Congratulations to him. Josh Sweat went to the Cardinals, $76 million 4-year deal, $19 million just to match his jersey number. Congratulations to him. Slay went to a 1-year deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Congratulations to Slay. I don't know if they would have brought him back for $10 million. They probably would want him to do a hometown discount, but hey, you won your Super Bowl. Go get your money. I ain't mad at you. Bradbury, they just cut Bradbury, which I think that call he got in the last Super Bowl really killed his confidence, and he just wasn't the same mentally. I'm not sure, but when he was played in 22, congratulations to Bradbury. He did some good work when he was here and he was playing the year before. Lost Isaiah Rodgers to Minnesota for a 2-year, $15 million a year deal. Congratulations to Isaiah Rodgers. He deserved it. I don't think the Eagles would have paid him $15 million. Kenny Pickett, they did a swap with the Browns for another quarterback, which we'll talk about in a second. I really hate losing these two guys, linebacker Oren Burks and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I really hated losing them. I think everybody really hated losing Chauncey. We don't know what, we trust in Howie. I call him Howard D. Houdini because he pulls stuff off, and Howard just don't make little drops in the draft. He makes splashes, big splashes. But we don't know what he was up to with this Chauncey Gardner trade. I don't know if him and Chauncey got into it. He tried to talk to Chauncey, and Chauncey went off or wasn't having it or wasn't hearing it. Shout out to LB, who's been doing this podcast for a long time now, and he inspired me. But he said he talked to CJ, and he didn't divulge what they talked about. But I wish him the best. Now that Texans secondary is going to be beefed up, and they're going to be something to deal with Petrie back there, Stingley, and the other guys, and adding CJ just makes them more dangerous. And man, the coach going to have something to work with. We got Kenneth Gainwell went to Pittsburgh with Slay, so maybe they can room together and whatever. They can go find some new spots to hang out, but they ain't got to go too far from home. But they still in Pennsylvania, so maybe they ain't got to upgrade. We don't know what's going on with Mekhi Becton. I hope they keep him, but I know they got the new guy, Keon Green, but Becton is much better than him, and Becton's still young. I mean, keep Becton. Just use Green make a competition as a backup piece, depth piece. Still don't know if Brandon Graham deciding is he going to retire officially or not. But, wish Graham the best, wish all these guys the best. We did just pick up A.J. Dillon the other day from Green Bay, which he's a beast in the backfield. So that is the indication that we can continue the same recipe that got us to the Super Bowl this past year with a run heavy, run first and throw second type of offensive attack. I prefer more of a balanced attack. If we have 200 on the ground, that we can get at least 175 in the air or 200 in the air. More of a balanced attack. to throw teams off. They don't know if we're going to run it or throw it. I know Jalen always shut the naysayers up, and he's from right here in Houston, Channelview, hometown guy. We got the Dorian Thompson Robinson swap with Kenny Pickett from the Browns, which is cool. I think he's more of a scrambler than Kenny Pickett was, and we might can utilize him so we won't have to change the playbook up in case Jalen has to go out for a game or two, which I hope he does not, because Jalen, he was good in his slide. He was good in his decisiveness when it came to running the ball. When he took off, he knew when to slide. He knew when to get out of bounds. He didn't take too many big hits this year, which kept him healthy for the most part. But besides the little concussion he took, which nobody want that. Barkley, they just extended him for 2 years, $41 million. The 41.2. I don't know why they put that 0.2 on now. I mean, what are you gonna do with that 0.2? There must be some weekend Jamaica money or something. Get that 0.2 to me, Barkley. I'll show you what to do with it. So $41 million, 2-year extension, highest in the NFL. And Barkley stayed healthy the whole year. The reason he stayed healthy is because he didn't get touched. I mean, once he broke out for 60 yards, 70 yards, 50 yards, 40. I mean, he just didn't get touched. That's why he stayed healthy. If he got past the 5 yard, I mean, he rarely was taking the hits. He wasn't taking no Earl Campbell licks and stuff like that. He did not get touched. That's why he stayed healthy pretty much the whole year. Zach Bond was a must priority, 3-year contract, $51 million. I know he's happy because he earned it. Brought back Ben Van Sumeren for a 1-year deal. And it just also picked up Joshua Uche from the Chiefs on a 1-year deal. I think he's going to use him as a linebacker or edge. I'm not sure. But the draft is coming. Free agency is still going on. Love for us to keep Mekhi Becton and just see what happens, with everything else. But I will be bringing you more content, better videos. And if you're from Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Livingston, El Paso, Amarillo, you from Texas and you're an Eagles fan, I want you to like the video, subscribe, help me out, get this channel up and going as I bring you weekly content. And let's go Birds. Can't see what happened this year. Peace. J Craft.